Welcome back, all. Wyatt Hurts here with a little more Homefront action from the OnLive game service. Now, this time we're playing some Lowlands. It's Team Deathmatch, it's Battle Commander, and my kit here, you can see it's the Silenced ACR. And I threw this kit together specifically for this gaming session because Eeyore was in the game. And I'll explain why. Let's run down the infantry abilities first. Let's see what's in there. Steady aim, tack, reload, quick draw, and ghost. Now, the ghost and the silencer on there basically because of Eeyore. I was carrying this ACR most of the time that we were playing for this session, this session of TDM, because he was in here, just to kind of equalize things a little bit with him. You know, he is great. It's always a sign of a great player, is somebody who can dominate the action and also keeps a great eye on his radar. I've watched him enough to know that he does like the personal UAV sweeps, and even if he doesn't have it in his purchase abilities, he usually always has some kind of tear going, you know, through the some kind of threat level, and he does have some kind of personal UAV sweep once he's up on that, you know, second star threat level or whatever it is. And he's great. He's really attentive. He pays attention to it, and he'll get you. I mean, he's always watching it, you know, and it's tough to get the jump on him when he has it going. So that's really why I brought out the ghost, why I have the silencer on there. I'm trying to stay a little bit silent, but it doesn't do me any good. You'll see right here in a second. After all this great work I did here, almost on the third star, I do run into him, and amazingly, I come in behind him with completely silenced, and he just turns around. I don't know if it was just dumb luck that he turned around, or if he has eyes in the back of his head, but he turned right around there and slapped me. He said, "Why get back the fuck off, biatch," and put me down, you know. And I'm not sure what he was using there. Maybe the Diablo. Maybe it sounded like the Diablo. I'm not really sure. But whatever it was he was running and gunning with it. You saw how quickly he got up, how quickly he made his way around the corner, and it was hip fire coming my way, and it was really accurate hip fire when he stepped back out and just put me down. You know, I was left kind of just speechless there. But anyway, coming back in on my next life, really awful performance. Some terrible fire up on Aston Boy as he ran to cover. I was late with the C4 on Arsenal as he drove by in the Humvee. And then Don just gunning me down, you know, putting me down there, and really prompts me to come in the scout. You said, I just kind of said, enough's enough. I'm not going to hold off on the air assault here any longer, and I do come in the bird, and it is on veteran, just in case anybody is wondering. Now, we are thick down that backstretch. You did see the enemy. I'm not sure if I actually saw him there or not. He was up on the gas station roof, but really, he was alone by himself over there, and we had some great players on that backstretch, so, you know, I don't imagine he's going to survive back there for too long. I did catch that one guy kind of napping out in no man's land, out in the middle of nowhere, and then do a little flyby on the rooftop to take it just playing. I did see the Humvee come down the road. It is Benny, and start working it. Love hunting the Humvees when I'm in the scout. They're usually quick kills. They're not hard to track. You're going to get one kill out of it at least, sometimes more, and you will get that little bonus for scrapping the armor, you know, for scrapping a vehicle. It's not like having to go up against a tank here, like I am here with Pops, where you're having to focus on it for extended periods of time to actually do any damage. You know, the Humvees are pretty quick kills when you're flying the scout. So working the infantry alongside the Pops there, trying to chip away at him, but just picking up any scragglers along the way. And I did get Aston Boy, and then followed up with a kill on Smacks Yo, and then Eeyore. A little late to the party with Eeyore. He did manage to take down my teammate before I got him, but at least I put him to rest before he could get any little run that he had going there together, and keep him, you know, contained. You know, which is really what we did this round. We kept Eeyore contained, despite having him on the other team. They really do get dominated here. You can see we almost have them doubled in score, and by the time the match ends, we will have them doubled in score. I do have a great co-pilot here in Alex Madalino, by the looks of it. You know, putting up the red diamonds where they're needed, and it is always easier. I've said in the past, always easier to fly the scout when there's a great pilot spotting from the second seat. You know, so it's good to have him here. Certainly, I was certainly impressed, and tearing things up here in this little parking lot. That you saw the Humvee get scrapped. I did manage to take out Clark. And if you noticed, Exhibit prone on that that little rooftop there off to the side. As we fly back here, you will see he really is getting swarmed here. He does have an advantageous position. Obviously, he's staying prone. He's pretty well concealed up there, and he does manage to up his threat level to the second star there as we fly by. So good work on him. You know, he's got good air support from myself and Alex doing some great spotting, so he knows what's going on down there, and we're certainly making his job a little bit easier. But that's really all she wrote, guys. Like I said, 10,000 to 4,500. We did dominate them that round, despite them having Eeyore and Aston Boy, and even CP11 is in there, but I don't think he was in there from the start of the game. Probably came in a little bit late. So let's run down some numbers. 20 and 2 for me. I cannot read who's in second. It's just too dark. I'm not even going to try. Shirakistan 12 and 5. Ryan 66 11 and 6. Exhibit 10 and 3. Felix 9 and 1. It just keeps going on and on here. ATI WRC 8 and 1. Christo 7 and 4. Dr. Knight 5 and 4. Alex Madalinu, not Madalino, 3 and 1, and really, you know, even Pollux, not too bad. The only one really not performing there, who was probably AFK, was Muhammad with an 0 and 9, or either that, or he just had the awful luck of running into Eeyore every life. Anyway, on the other side, Eeyore 14 and 7, really the only one worth mentioning over there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, please do leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Spread the word if you feel so inclined. You know, Why It Hurts is here on YouTube and here to stay for a while anyway. And until next time, remember why it hurts. Later.